Got Betty Swann on Billboard's Hot 100, February the 17th, 1973. Her biggest hit was Make Me Yours back in 1967. Let's get into it right now. Billboard's Hot 100 back in February of 1963. Got Betty Swann tonight. Well, today, I Started Loving You Again. Betty Swann from 61 to 54 that week of February 17th, 1973, a Merle Haggard record. A song that Merle Haggard wrote with his wife. Well, actually, she was the wife of Buck Owens, Bonnie Owen. And this song's been covered by a bunch of people. It actually was an obscure record by Merle Haggard. It was a B-side to a record called Legend of Bonnie and Clyde. But other people covered it with varying degrees of success. Al Martino covered it. Bobby Bland covered it. Kenny Rogers in the first edition did a cover of the record in 1973. And Sammy Smith and Dolly covered this record. Dolly Parton covered this record. Betty Swann, she came from a big family, 14. God, imagine that, family of 14. In Shreveport, Louisiana. She relocated to Los Angeles in 1963. She sang in a group called Arcadia and went solo. Oh gosh, I don't know the year, maybe about 1964, 65 or so. And her real name was Betty Jean Champion, but she married somebody and changed her last name and her last name was Barton, Betty Barton. But she teamed up with a DJ. His name was Al Scott, and he became her manager. And that's when she had she had a minor hit, and then she had a big hit, Make Me Yours, in 1967, which went to number 21 on Billboard's Hot 100. Unfortunately, you very seldom hear Make Me Yours on the oldie stations. They should be playing that one, but there's a lot of songs they should be playing, but they're not. But Make Me Yours, a standard from 1967 by Betty Swann, and she broke away from her manager. She broke away from Al Scott, and she signed a deal with Capitol Records and had another hit, a minor hit, 1969, and the song was called Don't Touch Me. Just barely made top 40. Pretty obscure record, 1969. And she signed she changed record labels. She signed with the Atlantic record label, and her first record off the Atlantic label was Victim of a Foolish Heart, which was later covered by soul singer Josh Stone back in the 2000s. Josh Stone from England, just a great soul singer from England, classic blue-eyed soul singer from England, Josh Stone. And then Today I Started Loving You, she covered that song, but it didn't do that well for Betty Swann. It only got as high as number 46 on Billboard's Hot 100. It was a bigger hit on R&B. It was on Billboard's Hot 100, though, for 7 weeks, which was kind of respectable considering that the song just barely made top 50. And that was pretty much it. The hits started to dry up for Betty Swann by the mid-70s. She continued to perform until about 1980 when her husband died. Later started teaching in Las Vegas, became a Jehovah's Witness. And it's my understanding, as of 2005, in an interview, she was suffering from a degenerative spinal condition. So I don't know if she's still alive or not today, 2017, the date of February 23rd, 2017, when this video is being cut. But she left some great soul records behind. Make Me Yours, her biggest hit. Betty Swann on Billboard's Hot 100 for sure on February 17th, 1973.